Hi, welcome to Adventure RV Group here in Napa, California. Today I want to show you the 2023 Forest River Vibe 26RK. It's one of my favorite floor plans ever, and let me tell you a little bit about it. First impressions are huge, so that's why they put this beautiful gel-coated fiberglass front end cap. It not only looks good, but it will give you a little bit of extra aerodynamics when you're going down the road. It's followed by the diamond plate. The diamond plate is going to protect you from little rocks that your truck might kick up. It also, if any bug splatter or anything gets on there, it's easier to keep clean. Vibe also does a LED light here. This is going to be a work light that you can turn on if you need to change over your propane tank, switch from the left tank to the right tank, get in here, whatever. Check your battery connection back here. That light's going to be pretty useful for you. Also, right down here you have a battery disconnect switch. That's going to be really great for if you put your unit into storage, you can switch that, and that's going to disconnect all of your unit from the battery up front. What that does is it allows you to leave it in storage without draining the battery little by little, which then leaves you with a dead battery, and that's how you have to buy a new set. Also on the front end, you do have this electric front tongue jack. I love it. It's one of those things where you just push button, it lifts it off your truck, makes it really easy. It does have a manual override just in case anything electrical doesn't go right. Also around here, you guys, I like to point out just the sheer size of the baggage doors that Vibe gives you. This is big enough to put in a 2,000 watt generator. They also, forget the plastic clips, they're putting a magnet here so that you can be hands-free when you're reaching in and out. And then of course right here they've got all the tools that you need for the unit hanging right here for you. And as we move to the middle of the coach, you'll see our JT Strong Arm jacks. You have one on each of the four corners. This is a 3-point stabilization system that's going to eliminate that annoying rock back and forth on your trailer. The Vibe is made out of fiberglass on the outside. This is going to give you a higher insulation value. It's also just a smoother thing to keep clean, and you do have your foam block insulation underneath here. Above me is the awning. This is party area. This is where you'll be pouring your cocktails or watching the kids play. I love that every coach has its own traveling shade. They do go and give you a little bit more by giving you the LED lights up here, and it's all power. So press a button and it's out, press a button and it goes back in. Vibe is also giving you the extra wide axle spread. This is a 22-inch axle spread rather than a traditional 17. It's a built-in anti-sway system. It's going to be a stabler ride on the road, and all the guys who tow them down from the factory all agree that Vibes tow very well. And on the back side here, we have our griddle. It does make for some amazing bacon. We have a mini fridge that is 110 only, but this will keep your snacks, your beers, whatever you need handy, or even maybe your condiments while you're cooking up a storm out here. And as we get to the rear here, I want to point out a couple things. The back rack is great extra storage. You can put your bikes on here. You can put your extra wood, your dog crates, of course, not with the dog inside of it. Anything you can imagine, up to 200 pounds if you leave the spare tire on. You got a little bit more weight capacity. If you remove the spare tire, you can hold up to 240 pounds. Also, they give you a pre-wiring for the backup camera. I love that because a lot of people feel just a little bit more comfortable being able to see while they're going in reverse, towing a 30-foot travel trailer. Vibe gives you a sealed up underbelly. That's going to be something that helps in those winter months. It's also going to deter the rodents from getting up inside of there, although nothing totally can keep them away, but it sure does help. And here in the kitchen of the 26RK, we have ample counter space. Imagine your coffee maker, your prep space, your bar, whatever you need out, you have the space to do it. That's pretty unique on a travel trailer, if I don't say so myself. This is a beautiful one-piece kitchen sink. It also has this pull-out kitchen faucet that's really nice for filling up water or cleaning the sidewalls of your kitchen sink. That's something that I always like to wash down. And then storage. Storage, storage, storage. You've got drawers, you've got room underneath the sink, and don't forget your pantry space over here. They also give you the space underneath the dinette seats as well. So storage is something that Vibe really doesn't cut you short on. The 26RK living space is phenomenal. You have theater seating. This couch is a little bit more comfy than the traditional jackknife sofa, and it makes into a double-sized sofa sleeper, which makes your guests sleep a little bit more comfortable. But not too comfortable, you don't want them to stay forever. You've got the dinette that's still included in this space, and I would say the best part about the living area is that you get real recliners. The recliners, I'll show you how they recline here in a moment. Before I take a load off, you do have this beautiful pull-out TV. You could even go as far as to maybe catch a glimpse of the game from outside. The other part I love about the living space is that you can really control the light coming in. These roller black shades are awesome, pretty easy to control, and also really easy to keep clean. As I open that up, you see how grand the windows are. Huge windows all the way around. And I can imagine it now. Fireplace on, and we're relaxing at the campground. This is your command center. This is where you're going to be able to turn on your water pump and your water heater. You've got your lights, you've got your awning, your slide out, and then all the important stuff. How much battery power you have, how much fresh water you have, black water and gray water. Underneath here also you have the air conditioner or the fireplace. This is a 30 amp unit. So you can only run one of those big items at one time. So if you want on a summer day to turn on the AC, or switch it down to the fireplace to turn that sucker on. You also have the heated tanks. Underneath this sealed up underbelly, they also slap on some 110 tank heaters, and so that on those cold trips you can turn those on and make sure you don't get any poopy popsicles, is what I like to call them. In the hallway, this is going to take us to the bathroom. The bathroom is great. I love the location. It's right in from the entry door, so you can contain all the traffic, the dirt, the sand, whatever. And look at this massive shower. I love their new sliding door to keep water contained. You also have the skylight up here, which for your taller folks, you have a little bit of extra space, but it also just lets in some really nice light. And they give you a nice vanity here and some counter space, my favorite. I love that they give you a little tucked away space here for towels or anything else that you might need, but they've done a really great bathroom in this Vibe. Vibe is thinking ahead for us. In these times where you might be boondocking and not have any power, or if you just want to make sure your batteries stay tended, they do allow you to put on solar panels if you want to. So they have done the work for you. They have pre-wired for the solar panel on the roof, and this sticker tells us where to install the control panel. Last but not least, the bedroom. This is a queen size bed. This has wonderful storage up underneath. I love the option for this because it's giving you space for winter coats, games, extra things that you might not need accessible all the time. They give you a spot for a CPAP machine. That's something that a lot of my customers are needing these days. So they do clear that off so you can plug a CPAP machine, or hey, just some water, your coffee mug, whatever your pleasure. And then you still get a hanging closet over here. And plenty of storage on the top here for bathing suits, socks, underwear, anything you can think of. And don't forget the bonus. The bonus closet. This is something that Vibe has been doing now for the last couple years. I love it. I approve. It is wife approved, mom approved, everybody approved. You can hang a TV up here if you do want theater while going to bed at night. And this is the Vibe 26RK. The Forest River Vibe 26RK is 34 feet 5 inches long total length. The unit itself weighs 6,800 pounds unloaded. Your freshwater tank capacity is 38 gallons, your gray water tank capacity is 64 gallons, and your black water tank is 32 gallons. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.